Good morning. Wakey, rise and shine. It's morning time.
Big up everyone. So let's get this started. So I'm back. So yeah. So I watched a good video about a week and a half ago. It's on
Hello, Moto.
let's move a phone. It's on Wurzel's channel. It's actually, I think it's called, what's it called again? Something About Me. And what he does is he starts looking underneath like a bucket, and he's looking underneath this, and he's like, is a Muppet under here? No. Is a Muppet is a Muppet under here? Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing. But that hasn't aged well, that video, has it? Because you watch that now and you think, I'll type in and see if YouTube Asylum's gone. And there's his channel with actually more subs than what I had previously. So, and I've been off for a week and a half. I've done nothing. So what's going to happen is they're going to report this video. They're going to report this video. They're going to report every single video that I upload. Because if you think that they've only reported one video, then yeah, they've reported lots and lots and lots. That's their problem, because they've reported all my videos. So they didn't just report ones that needed reporting. They're reporting ones that shouldn't have been reported. So YouTube, because YouTube are that brainy, because all their systems are actually connected. You know, like if I report a video a million times and that channel gets taken down, that YouTube aren't going to look at it and say, shit, there was a lot of complaints on that one channel. There's a chance it could be targeted. So I think it took us what? I think I put my appeal in like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I think I come back about 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, it told us 2 days. You wouldn't hear anything for 2 days. Literally, a couple of hours later, I get an email saying channel's back up on YouTube. So that was a hard decision, wasn't it? Channel's back up on YouTube, but your video is still struck, which was a bit confusing to me. That they still struck my video, but would still allow us to come back on. And then they allowed me to appeal the video, which I did, and they still decided the video shouldn't be up on YouTube. It should be got rid of. What it was remember when in London there was a man on a bridge, and he got tased by the police, and he jumped over the bridge into the River Thames or something. Well, I don't think anyone's going to survive something like that. So I don't think he did survive after that. And that's the reason why, obviously, the video got taken down. So in a minute, from now, I'm going to talk about mental health, because I'm obviously going to talk about what happened to me in the last couple of weeks. So if you've got mental health problems, or you're feeling down at the moment, maybe I would suggest watching this, but I would suggest not watching it, depending on how you feel. So just watch. I'm not going to say anything too bad, because I can't, because they will get my video taken down. So for the people that think that I had a breakdown because of a YouTube channel, grow up. Grow up. Do you think that a YouTube channel is going to affect someone's mental health because they lost it? That's childish. That if you think that a YouTube channel means that much, then I think you need to look at yourself and have a look at exactly what YouTube means to you. Because to me, it doesn't mean all that much. You know, I like it that there's some really, really decent, honest people on YouTube, because there is, and there's some really horrible, nasty, two-faced, backstabbing bastards on YouTube, but there's also some really, really nice people. Now, I think my problems didn't stem from this last couple of weeks. I think my problems come from when I went on holiday. I think I was already starting to to lose the plot as I went on holiday, because if I think back to that when I went on holiday, I can't even really remember. It was all just a bit of a blur. I think I was just running on empty, and I think I was starting to lose the plot then. So when you take mirtazapine and methadone together, because I'm obviously on mirtazapine for depression and methadone for my addiction. When you take them two together, apparently it's dangerous. Anybody can Google this, and I'm not speaking for anybody else. I can't tell what them two drugs are going to do to you personally. To me, this is what they've done, and this is how I feel that they've went. Obviously, I can't speak for anybody else. You know, you might take them two medications and they might work fine for you. They did at the start. They did for me. Towards the end, no, they'd stop working. So what happens when you take mirtazapine and methadone? If you Google this, you'll find this out. You can ask a doctor as well. When you take the two together, you've got something in your brain called serotonin, and when you take these two together, it adds more serotonin. So your brain gets full of serotonin apparently. That makes you feel hot, sweaty, and can make you feel like not all there, if you know what I mean, off your head. That's kind of how I felt the last couple of months, off my head, like I wasn't all there. And I think just within time, I think taking them at the start they worked, towards the end they didn't work. I just think over time they just stopped working. If you're not meant to mix the two medications, well, it says you're not meant to mix them. It does say on Google and on the NHS website it's dangerous. And I spoke to the doctor about that, and the doctor said he's got no choice. You know, I've got to have both of them medications, even though it does say it's dangerous. He says every single depression medication or anxiety medication, if you mix it with methadone, it can be dangerous. So I think over time it's just stopped working. You know, at the start it was working. You could see the complete difference in us. If you look at us from when I first started right up until I kind of had them breakdowns, I think you remember when I had the first one online, I think it's all come from about that. It would have done, because I think it's come from before I was on holiday, and that happened after I come back off holiday, didn't it? So for the people that think that this is just sprung on us because I lost my channel, you need to grow up. And for the people that are on that video, you know, because in the comments I can see them comments. See, because they must have thought that I was down and out, you know. He's lost his channel now, he won't be coming back, so we can say whatever we want about him. I thought it was very strange or very funny that somebody could write, oh, is he still obsessed with you? He was going on about you last year. This is what someone's saying to Wurzel. Yeah, they're saying this to him on a video about me, and he's on holiday, you know, away with his family, meant to be away with his family, and he's reporting my channel. So the person's in the comments saying I'm obsessed with him, yet she's just watched a video of him being obsessed over me, and she still says, that's what I mean, that's what I mean. Just grow a backbone, grow something, and stand up and be counted. Don't just roll over and go, oh, this is when you're watching a video of him being obsessed with me. Open your mouth and say, Wurzel, why are you so obsessed with him? Why did you have to sit there for 3 days straight and talk to YouTube? Because I know he did, and he told them that I was suicidal and that I was putting it onto all yous. That's what he told YouTube, that I was trying to encourage other people to commit suicide. You absolute wrong'un. And I will be heading over to Facebook after this to make a video on Gamer getting his ass handed to him last night. Now, Gamer, what you failed to take into that big round head of yours is that you're pissing a lot of people off, right? And the only reason why you get cheeky to me is because I live over the west of the country. But now there's someone that lives right next door to you that wants to fucking go with you, and you have shit them, you have dropped them. So in future, maybe think about who you're being cheeky to, and maybe this sort of thing won't happen. But big up Bob, big up Bob. Yeah. So he must not know what Bob's after him for, does he? Big up Bob. Yeah. So he doesn't like it when someone lives right next door to him, does he? Someone hands his ass to him on a plate. Fucking little, can't say too much, otherwise he'll strike this video. You can't strike a video just being talked about what happened on a live stream last night, because that's where it happened, on a live stream on a public platform last night, on a public platform. So if this gets struck, I will be pushing YouTube into taking whoever's channel down that pushes for my, do you know what I mean? Because why should we allow people just to get away with striking my channel every 5 seconds? No, if you're putting in fake claims, then it should be taken up as a fake claim, and you should be punished for that fake claim. So moving back on to me, so what's happened in the last few weeks? Why do I think now that I'm better to come back to YouTube? Well, I've give it a week. My medication was changed last Friday, a week last Friday, my medication was changed. So it changes from metazapine to fluoxetine, something like that. They're another, I think it's a brand name for Prozac. So they're a bit like Prozac, or they are Prozac. So they are quite strong. And a week into it, and I feel like someone's just switched everything off that was on, if you know what I mean. Or switched everything back on because everything was switched off, if you know what I mean. I just feel like no one has to worry that, oh, I can't say this to Rob, or I can't say that to Rob. Like saying stuff, like what do you think saying stuff is? Like, saying stuff isn't saying to me, like, you killed your partner. That is bang out of order. Anybody saying that, should hang your head in shame. When you're saying that and you're writing that in a comment or something, maybe you should write in your own name, because I noticed there's a lot of them that are fake accounts that write it because they write it like that so they don't get known that it's them that have written it. But be a man, write in your own name. Tell us, if you think I've killed my partner, you write it like that. You write in your own name and tell us that you think I've killed my own partner. And then I can prove you wrong, can't I? But as for anything else, like, no one has to worry what they have to say, or, tiptoe around us or anything. Like I'm going to say to anybody else, if you've got mental health problems, if you're going through a mental health episode, YouTube is not the place for you. You need to shut down, you need to go off at least for a week and a half, get yourself back to the way you were before, and then come back. I would recommend that to anyone. I'd advise anyone to do that, and I have done that myself. So before anybody starts saying, well, Rob can give out advice, but he can't take his own advice, I have actually taken my own advice, haven't I? And I've stayed off for a week because I didn't think it was fair pushing whatever my problems were onto other people. And that's how I feel everybody should act and do. You know what I mean? Don't push your problems onto other people. If you've got problems, take off, sort your problems, and then come back, because this isn't the place for it, and nobody's trained on here to do anything, if you know what I mean. So I would take some time out, get yourself back to the way you were, and then come back. But I do feel now that I'm strong enough now that I could jump up on a panel and I could get shouted at, I could get argued, do you know what I mean? Before, like last week, the week before, I couldn't have, I was that emotional, I couldn't, I wouldn't have been able to speak to someone for 5 minutes without, like, losing my temper, fucking bawling my eyes out or something. So, but I'm all there now, so no one has to worry. So we'll start with the first live stream, and then I'll come back to you at the end.
Honestly, you wouldn't believe the position I'm in trying to fucking... Honestly, I'm not even going to tell you the state I'm in.
I don't mind that.
I've been trying to put these fucking knickers on with one leg for the last half an hour.
Don't wear them, man. You're fine.
You're meant to put them on 2 legs. That's what you think.
You meant to use your hands.
You mean you're not putting them on
One
your head?
leg's on the floor and one leg's in the bed.
You honestly could
I
always
can't even
put
get
them
up.
on
I can't even get up. Oh, wait.
I just thought, fuck it, I'd give up.
Don't wear them. They're useless anyway.
I know you fuck. She never does anyway.
Right, I've been wearing them when I go out. Fuck that.
No, I don't anyway. No one does. What kind of female does that? Not like, why would you? They're horrible things.
Fucking wear them in the house and then fucking
Horrible
walk out in the
things.
street.
That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah.
She wears knickers in the house but doesn't wear nothing when she goes out.
The real housewives of Monicas.
One day,
I used to know a woman that never wore any socks.
Sockless. What's she called? Sockless.
I was growing up all my life and never seen her with a pair of socks on. And our neighbour, she used to wear sandals.
Oh.
Right.
Is that where you get your socks and flip-flops? I just seen something looking at us.
You go and buy me a nice big deer pair. I'll look cool as fuck. I get the fucking laughing.
Now I know why some people said they didn't want one to
Buy me a flip-flop,
What you told it? Am I just trying your channel like?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, excuse me, I need the bathroom.
Oh, God.
one's needing a piss and one's half pissed.
I'll hop, skip and jump with my knickers round my ankles.
Gail, remember to mute yourself.
Gail's hopping to the toilet with knickers and one ankle.
Oh, this is monging this drink, you know.
You'll hear her in a minute. You fuck out, be like a waterfall. You listen. I tell you.
Inside the fellows.
The dam is being open.
Steph's drinking a 12-pack ad fucking Newcastle.
No, this monging stuff, look at what?
Nuki Brun.
No, them gin things are fucking absolutely wanted.
The tins are the tins.
Many you had, Steph.
They're leaping.
Look how monging that is.
They're leaping.
Many you had, Steph.
21 of these. No, man, I've had anything. I've had loads. But they're absolutely monging these.
They are stinking.
Nice.
Stinking. No.
The can goes with your bed.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, that's why you. Here, that's a prime example why you should never turn your camera on. I mean, Richard, look at your bed.
He's only seen the blankness.
Showing you the beer and you're
From the lucky people that I get from Turkey.
Right.
Richard's seen
Has that clicked?
Richard's seen a fiver laying on the floor.
I went to pick it up and hit my hand on the telly.
You are joking, aren't
you? If there was a fiver there, I'd have saw it.
Give me first, Molly. I would like that. Get the shop. Get me some. What's it called? Lambrini. You remember that? Remember the cherry Lambrini?
Oh my God! He's a council estate.
Cherry Lambrini was the absolute boy.
That's about £6 a can. That stuff.
What do you mean you try to block me?
This is 5%. This though, you know, absolutely minging, but it's all right.
Does that got all the caffeine in that in it too?
Fuck no, that's enough.
I'm laughing.
It's steaming, but it keeps you high as a kite as well.
I'm laughing because Susie said the calibre of my guests going down. I said, yes, I know I tried to block Irish, but I wasn't fast.
Susie, I'm sorry. It's not very rare I get drunk. I'm really sorry.
I like drunk stuff.
Oh
Very
man,
rare.
this is what we're all about, man. Having a fucking laughing banter and pissing the bed.
It's
Oh, I've done that plenty of times.
I was going to agree with everything
But
else today.
it's either me or the dog.
Irish,
just
get some
leave the
plastic
bed.
sheets ready.
Oh, now you're talking, Gail. Fun. Plastic sheet. Oh, yes.
Because we're
Go on,
going to be
Gail.
swimming.
Adult slip and slide.
Yeah.
No
Get the
comment.
flippers out.
Get the baby oil.
Get going in.
Head first.
Head first.
Aye. How you call me fucking headshot? Fuck Marcel Farr.
I'm all right, Susie. Not my fault, I'm afraid.
Need keeping that.
Yeah, I've just felt me
Steph,
stomach must have tightened up. I'll have to keep
you
laughing.
do realise, don't you, by inviting me and her, you'll probably be evicted the week after.
Yeah.
Well,
You
you know
did
what?
it,
No,
Celeste.
listen. I'm meeting the landlord before then, so it's
We'll sort the landlord out for you, Steph. Don't worry, you'll get 6 months free rent.
Gailey's already looking, you know. He's
Oh,
really
well.
Oh, fuck's
he's
sake.
already looking as well.
He sees him and he'll think you're fucking renting the rooms out.
You fucking Gail. I feel me feeling like if you didn't pay
Yeah,
your rent,
I'm a
you'd be too
fucking
frightened to come
stunner
back.
when I've got makeup on.
No, he sounds fuck like he rang us the other day. I was like, oh, keep talking to me.
I bet you do.
Yeah. Make sure they're not there. He probably infected one of them and they're one of his gaps.
Why not? Why not? He's probably got about 10 million, man. He's the well, I'm not even gonna say what he is, but he's big from Newcastle, so
Yeah.
he's not like me.
Oh fuck us. See renting the house of the Sears.
How you, James? Good to see you.
No, not like that. He's just well known for that thing.
Watch a
I'll
big
probably
horn.
be-
Watch a
probably
big
actually-
Larry.
I probably
Larry
actually
does
know him,
the year
actually.
stuff.
Yeah, you probably will.
I probably will, yes.
So I need
Put
to
a
keep it
big-
sweet.
Put a big white flag out the window saying no. The Sears
No,
don't
because you
live
know
here.
where I'm from. I know where he's like his area. I'm from around there anyway. So like originally from like birth, and I'm like, I think I know his face. You know, when you know his face from somewhere, but I'll find out next week when he comes down.
Well, tell him to pop in. Tell him to pop in on Saturday night.
No,
I
no, man.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
exception.
have your house up in absolute brawls. I'm running every room out that's in this house. I'm ready to shed out and all. He sheds the brothel for the day.
I'll poke myself money in my eyes and I'll come and move in the shed.
By step, some birdseed.
I'm going to apologise to now for the chat because obviously next Saturday
I'm sorry.
we're going to Steph's. I'm going to get very, very drunk. Gail is going to get very, very
Winning.
drunk. And
I
I'm
wish
going
I
to
could show you my house one. Fucking mint
I'll
one.
teach
It's
Gail,
an
I'll teach
absolute
some songs and we can stand in the streets singing at the top of our voice.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
First
I'll
time.
make sure I'll
Correct time.
get me wax and tuck and everything and my best thong on.
This is why I need to see the landlord before all this happens. I'd be like, yeah,
Oh, don't
I'll
tell
sign
him,
the
man. He
contract.
might say no.
Yeah,
No,
go
Ricky,
ahead.
would you say no? I'd be like, yeah,
welcome. In the chat,
I'm just going to wangle
Aye.
my way in and all that.
Big up Tim Smith in the chat. Thank you for
Hi,
popping in,
Tim.
Tim. We appreciate it.
It's nice to see you, Tim.
By the way, if anybody wants to put any links in or anything for anybody's channels or their own channels, feel free. You know what I mean? Just
buy me a coffee link for next weekend, I
have to put it whatever.
Buy me a Bacardi.
Don't
I've
be
never
sure
had
my
that.
fucking channel. Don't be sure my channel. You're getting people to unsub.
I've never put a
People
coffee
to
link up for
unsub.
ages. Keep forgetting.
I'll build me own. You're all right. I just go around. I go around TV. I go around
Everybody
people's
unsub
houses.
from Fighting Irish.
Yeah, man. Your channel, your subs go up one way around.
I've subbed me 80 TVs in the last 6 weeks.
Where's our lovely? He would have loved me shared.
I know, right? Can't think of a name, but we've got it in public now, so she can't get out of it.
Lackeys was in the chat earlier, wasn't it? Fucking
Well, I look,
It's
he's
fine.
he's in the
fell
different.
asleep
We
stone.
have
Aye.
support from men.
Oh,
Fell
look, you'll be
asleep
all
stone.
glued up, man. Do you know what I mean?
Licky, licky.
He bring the pop. He bring the poppers.
Be stuck in the
Maca,
shed.
I love you. Whatever Maca is,
He-
I love you.
Lackeys will bring you any flavour poppers you want.
Well, he can come to the party next week.
Well, there's me men there. What's the point? Do you know
Well,
what
no,
I mean? What's the point in getting
he
on
can
your
go in the
telly?
shed. I'll rent the shed
And
out
that-
and come in.
I know,
Do you know
right?
what happens to me when I go on the drink? I'm going to have to go and fucking curb crawling.
That's why the neighbours are there.
Put you in a fucking shed. Just put her in the shed.
No, but seriously, the neighbours, like, they pop back curtain twitchers. Everything's so close together. I get a fight when I go out. Like, I'm like, whoa, who's looking at us?
Hello, God.
Anyone takes a
Be good
picture
now.
of me, it'll be down the front.
Here, Steph, was the landlord sweet with the dog and all?
Absolute sound, yeah. Lovely.
Fuck,
You know what it
see,
is, Irish? He's, well, I'm saying he's well known, but he's so sound, like, honestly, unbelievable. He was
Over-
like, anything I wanted. Like, I've had a few things, you know, since I've moved in, I've said, oh, can you do this, that, the other? And it's all been done. Absolutely been
Sweet.
done.
Sweet.
Because you've got a front gear, then I'm back now, Steph.
I'm back, yeah, but I've there's one thing he needs to put a new back door on my back gate, so he's coming next week to do that. But honestly, his sound is like unbelievable. Really,
Happy days, that's it.
yeah.
It's
next Sunday.
easier when they work with you. So
Yeah, Gail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sound
Gail.
is fuck like.
Next fucking Sunday, maybe putting in a few new windows now.
Aye. Steph will be deliberately smashing handles to get him to come
I
in.
right
you
to
know
that. No, but honestly, you know what it is though. It's absolutely gorgeous.
No one
Like,
believes I'm the fucking quiet one.
Here, see, because it's his house. That's what I'm saying. Why
Yeah,
let it why let us fucking start getting damp and all when you can fix it now for fucking cheap? Know what I mean?
Yeah. I think
Instead
it's like the neighbours are like, oh, she's a young lass, she's gonna be partying all the time, and I'm like that. Yeah, I'm like a quiet person. I keep myself to myself. If I want to party, I'll fucking party.
Aye.
Maybe
but he sounds like
You were all mental when you were christening your old house goodbye last week. We was not rolling about in the bed and all that.
Here, my wee sister was in a fucking house there for 17 years and fucking and the guy's a farmer and all, like, you know what I mean? And
this is what he is. He's a massive, like,
they end up just coming and saying, like, right, we're selling everything, like, right away on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're about fucking 5 of his houses, whatever the reason being. All the kids are grew up now, so maybe he needs to free up money to get them houses and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
But I've hit like proper potluck here. You know, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's all been done out, brand new kitchen, bathroom, brand new painted, everything. It's unbelievable. Like,
it's great when it's all fresh.
Yeah,
that's where my sister was, cause fucking she was like 20 years living there. In a wee town, some fella rented a house to her around the corner. Do you know what I mean? And
Can't think of a name. What do you mean by that?
And said he'd do anything for them, but my brother-in-law's a painter anyway, so I mean.
Yeah.
I would have just fucking squatted. Simple as. Would have took him 5 years to get you out if you just squatted.
I told him when people come around through the house, tell them it's fucking shit. You know what I mean? There's nothing but trouble.
Exactly. It's like he wouldn't dare come and fucking tell me selling the place. The money I've spent on this fucking gaff. I swear to God.
Probably the only place I've had like best sleep ever, obviously, because where I was before it was on a main road, and now I'm
fucking change. There's not a thing you can do.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You can tell Gail's fucked her landlord off.
Right.
6 feet fence.
Coming next week, Gail.
You want any tips about anything like that, Peck? Here is up.
Exactly.
Men offer the shed. No men are allowed in my house. None.
Apart from the landlord.
Apart from the landlord.
Yeah, definitely. We'll pop over, Steph.
Yes.
That's what me and Gav be. I bet you done it though.
Or someone.
No. There's only going to be like 2 of my best mates, and then obviously us 3.
You should do it though, because it'd be good. It would be a good laugh.
Fucking Team GB looking on.
Hello, Garth.
Hey, Gareth.
Gareth.
Yo.
Hello, everyone. How are we all?
We're all good,
Hello.
mate. We're all good.
We're
Good,
great.
good.
Irish, pat me back. I need a cough.
You need Irish is saying I should fuck off.
I said cough there, by the way.
Gail's got something stuck in her throat.
I can't give me cat over the phone.
I'm on my phone, so I can't see who everybody is.
Sorry, we see you.
I see you.
Somebody.
Well,
I've got somebody in the back. Listen, I've got somebody in the back, but I can't get you on because I can only get 6 on the panel.
Well, I was just going to bounce anyway, to be honest, because I was going to come off at 12, but we were having a good laugh there.
I was meant to be going to bed half
no,
now.
so I'll go.
No, Garth, didn't be silly. I was going anyway. I genuinely was. AJ,
no,
girls, thanks for having me on, Irish.
Richard.
Take care, everybody.
I mean, you're welcome to bed anytime.
Irish, don't go anywhere. You're not going.
What's that, Irish?
Richard, I'm away. Stay there.
No. Listen. No, I'm done.
No, honestly. Oh, Garth, fuck's sake. I genuinely was gone.
What a fucking prick.
Oh, Irish is gone. Irish is gone.
Right, that's made me look like the fanny. Right, I was definitely going at 12 there, but I was just having a good laugh for you. But I'm going to get away now, right?
All right,
okay.
Good night.
Oh, well,
Good night,
I'll stay there. I was you just having a laugh.
I can't believe that prick's gone.
Right, I'll catch up using a bit, right? AJ, thanks for having me on.
Are you two going to have a fucking nice little naughty little conversation, like phone call? Fucker.
No, I'm going to fucking lie down and watch the rest of this now. Join.
Give me that, man. He's ringing your number as we speak.
Right, I've got to answer. Oh, no. Right. I was joking, girl, honestly. Right.
I know, darling. I know, babes.
I'm away,
Stop
right?
it.
Thanks for having me on, AJ. Yeah, good night, girl.
Good night, Mammy. Good night.
Good night, the do.
Here's Golf back. There you go, Golf back.
Whoa. Hello. Yeah, I feel bad now. I feel really bad.
Don't. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I won't.
Anyway. Lammy was going anyway, and Hayden Irish has gone back into Hayden Irish. So do you know what I mean?
He's a fucking rude prick. That's what he is. He's got my blood boiling. Boiling. I swear to God, boiling. He wants to go to Hayden for at least a week.
No, Gil. Play nice.
Not with him.
How's things, Garth? How you doing, man?
You all right, Garth?
Yeah, I'm good today. I'm still alive, which is good. Apparently.
Good.
So it's a good start in life.
How are you? What have we done today? I've missed loads. I've just jumped straight on.
No, really. No, we've done now. Just dusted all day.
It's not like a TV screen, Richard. It's fucking massive, mate. It's massive.
Biggest, largest video screen.
Video screen. Well, I don't know. See, I don't know what it tells. I've just seen some mad shit, mate. They made it into a globe other day, and it looked like half the world. And it literally looked like one of them scenes where you see, like when they go up moon and the satellites take a picture back at planets and stuff, and it looks like the planet's half attached to the other planet. It looked like that, mate. Honestly, and the resolution of it is so good. It looks real.
That'll be brilliant. It's like like the Simpsons cartoon where they plays the video up and inside of the dome. Is it similar to that, like a big projector thing?
Yeah, but it's on, like I say, it's on the outside. So if you cut a football, imagine you cut a football in half, yeah, and then you just made that football fucking huge, and then just dumped it in the middle of Las Vegas. That's what it looks like. So when you stood outside, it looks like whatever's on the outside to put. It looks like that.
Mm-hmm. But where do they project it from? The inside?
I don't know. I don't know if it's projected. It might just be. It might be LED screens, because now they've got that technology, haven't they, where they can pull a bit of the screen out and just attach it.
Because
it'll be done backwards and
it'll be like an LED film.
That's why I'm presuming with it being 360 as a dome. I'm presuming that it's individual panels that build it up, and that's how it's done.
So it's a 360. Hiya, Shirley, mate. So it's a 360 movie screen thing, like for the right.
Yeah, it's like a dome, so it doesn't matter where you look at it, it's all the same all the way around. It's mad, mate.
Right.
Honestly, once you come off here, look at it, you're gonna be like, wow.
Aye, I definitely will.
Yeah,
Yeah, all I've seen is the fantastic stuff we've done, and 22 billion, mate. 22 billion.
Yeah, is that how much it cost?
22 billion. I'm sure that's what I read. I'm sure the title was 22 billion.
Billion.
They had it as
Or it
American
might have been
flag
million,
as
but
well.
put it this way, it weren't fucking cheap. That's what I do know.
Tracy's got a lot of love, eh? Christ. More folks said hi to Tracy than me. Welcome in, Tracy.
I thought you were meaning that other Tracy.
Aye.
Sorry, Tracy B.
Get your coffee link out.
Yeah.
Aye, that Tracy.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at the screen, I was looking at the dome.
The Ginger Ninja's acting all shy with, so I don't know. He's needing to get his ass up here for that. But
he's acting shy. Gav's never been shy.
Gav's shy. I've never heard them two words together ever.
He was battering a bit of the Velvet the other day until he knows in there. I think they're going to sing the Yellow Submarine or something. Some guy.
Why Yellow Submarine?
I missed that live.
All right.
Like me and Gav were singing last Saturday, I think it was, and he was like, "Oh, I was meant to." I've just grassed him in.
I can't remember when I heard you sing, but you were singing, weren't you, not long back, mate? You and Bav singing, that was funny. That.
Oh, the horse night.
Yeah, that was mad. That, mate, that were a mad night. That mad live, and the singing made me laugh. Well, that when Scout Mouse were out.
Oh, it was Gav. I haven't even watched that one back actually.
Oh, it was funny,
I watched about 5 minutes there just to see how, because I sounded like I was steaming, but I honestly never even had one drink.
You're just tired?
I was just coming down from my brush with death.
All right, I heard about that. It was on the front of the Courier.
So I'm banned for all the race courses. So soon I'm good for the glue factory. That's where I think they were want to take me. How I feel today.
I must admit, I missed the bit where we're all going down about your race course bit, but I did listen to it back, mate, and it was funny. Even like next day, it was still funny.
I know, and that was just going out one night, but imagine
I know, mate.
What was the race course?
I went out more than once a month.
Which race course was it?
Hamilton.
It was a panic-inducing one.
Oh, I have nothing to do with horses for courses.
I'm sorry for laughing, Richard. You know I know, mate. You know I know, but honestly, I'm sorry for laughing, mate. But what else can you do?
Oh, exactly, mate. Exactly.
You made it through, Richard. That's the main thing.
I was still made it home to go on a couple of panels, so I was still a wee panel here, even though I managed to have a bit of a heart attack. Oh, my third. Die witness last week, QFX. Lucky man, honestly. Oh, lucky. I wouldn't have minded seeing that. Right.
Actually,
mate, the more of this YouTube you watch, mate, the more it gets more and more mental.
Take care of this.
I've been watching it for years, and it just goes round in circles.
Yeah, someone said that to me the other day. You know, someone said it goes round in circles, and I feel like I'm on my, I don't know, like my second time round the fucking planet with it. It's mental. Like I saw a little bit of Tim Smith fighting with people today, like his friends and stuff. Like, I'm not going into detail. It is, I don't know the ins and outs, but Tim Smith, it's just not. That's just not how Tim is. Do you know what I mean? So that's mad as well. Like, it seems to be happening everywhere, mate. It's just getting a bit sad.
YouTube fever.
Yeah, something like that, innit? Something like that. And that's why I've said to mine, I'm just having a laugh.
It could be that people are spending too much time on it and they're just not taking a break.
Ask Richard, he's got 19 hours watch hours on Monday, so ask him, see what his thoughts are.
I've definitely hit the wall. Like.
So when you was doing 19 hours a day, Richard, what lasting effects did that have on you, bro? Come on, put it out there so we all know if we get to them level.
I just feel like you've run head first into a wall. That's probably the best way to explain it. Yeah. No, the person that just messaged me there, no, I'm not blaming you. No, nobody's got anything. Fuck, man. Jeez, that's some weather here. But
it's like it's going to thunder.
It feels like it. It has to here. Like I don't know what it's like.
I just want my bloody garden levelled, but every time they come along, it's like too hot or wet or some excuse. So they'll sit down and have a laugh and eat and make my house look like a tip, and then fuck off.
Never achieve. Oh,
yeah,
nightmare.
Although my neighbour comes across and does my weeding, she's all right. And brings cake. Anybody that does weeding and brings cake, it's fine by me.
Yeah, you bring cake, you sound. I don't care who you are. Bring cake, it's fine.
Now, I've stayed here, 3 years now, and it's been the last, maybe, since the hot weather. She's been across every day. She's lovely, but I'm just not used to company every day now.
Too much time.
Yeah.
What's happening, Irish?
She likes to pop across to tell me about all her day, what she's been doing all day. So it's like she's got nobody else to talk to once everybody's disappeared.
Mate, I hate them long talkers. Like when you go to, like, I don't know, like you go shopping or something, you go to self-checkout and you've got loads of stuff and it's quiet or whatever, and person that works there starts that idle chit-chat. Like, I'm a friendly guy in that, but the idle chit-chat when you're trying to concentrate and you're trying to do something, oh, it's a nightmare. And when they've got lots to say...
I don't really mind that.
Oh, I do, definitely. When I'm on a mission, I'm on a mission, do you know what I mean? When I'm shopping, that's it. I've got time for idle chit-chat. It's like supermarket sweep, mate.
That's what my scooter's made for.
We're in and we're out.
Great.
Do you get those trolleys? Do those trolleys attach on front of them, or do you get like a supermarket special seat thing? Because you can get one of those ones where you can sit on it from the supermarket, or do you use your own with one of those trolleys that
use my own? Yeah.
So
but the only thing is, though, is that when the shops, when they put the bloody stack and crate things at the end of the aisle, you know how when they're packing the shelves and they have the big cagey things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, those like ends. Yeah, I know what you're saying. And also they normally have like special offer, like display stands, like prime drinks and stuff stacked on ends in cardboard racks and stuff.
Yeah, I've hit a couple of them now.
Oh, I bet you die as well inside when that happens.
I've also hit a whole shelf of air fresheners and ran over them at the same time.
Could have been worse.
Honestly, the smell was amazing.
Come out with to actually use one of those powered wheelchairs. I've always thought that when you walk past them, you see those powered wheelchairs, and I've always thought, what reason could I give for needing to use that?
Years ago, one of my cousins used one of them. They're lethal. They don't have like proper steering on them. So remember go-karts, and if you turn, it's like you've not got any power steering. She said it was like that. It's like having no power steering.
It's like those waltzer things, though, when you go on those, not waltzers, those fucking dodgems, mate. When you steer those dodgems, that is like no steering wheel system ever on any other item in life. It's totally unique.
On dodgems, you're not even allowed to dodge anymore, like hit each other.
You're not allowed to bash her out, are you?
You're not allowed to.
That's the whole point.
Nah, mate, Richard, dodgems have gone woke, mate. The dodgems are now woke as fuck.
That's what we went to dodgems, because you have to try and dodge the other person.
Yeah, now they're called woke'ems.
That's like playing hide and seek with the person shutting their eyes.
Or hide him.
I'm just not.
We went to Bognor Regis years ago, and it was like, you're not allowed to hit each other with the dodgem. I thought, that's the whole bloody point. Is to hit the other person.
Aye, that's the name of the game. I'd be like saying the big wheel when it's the big wheel's not to go around.
Yeah. It's like every time the guy turned his back, it was like...
Aye. Mental.
I just wanted to go on one of those big, massive Ferris wheels, but I won't want to, like... You see them pause on that all the time and stop, don't you? And, like, do they go round and then they stop to let somebody on? I won't want to stop start.
Yeah, the one at Links Market. The one at Links Market in Kirkcaldy goes forward and then back the way, and it goes at a good speed, like.
I think the bigger they are as well, the less dangerous the seem from the outside when you look at them. The big ones, them little ones though, those little ones, I think, no thanks.
Have you been on the one on Blackpool Pier?
No.
The bit in the middle spins round, like the pole in the middle. I held on to that thinking, hold on to something.
The thing that spins round fast and pins you against the wall?
No. You know the, what are they called? The thing we are just talking about. The wheels.
Oh, aye, sorry.
The one at Blackpool Beach, there's a pole in the middle. And I was holding on to that, thinking in case it falls, I'll hold on to something. Like that. But it was spinning When I'm holding
See
on
the
to it.
one that I'm feared is like the big ones. It's like a big like it looks like a rocket, and there's maybe like 10 folks sitting in it, and it's like a big pendulum, just goes round and round. Day ones. I think they're quite scary.
Is that like the one that's on Princess Street at Christmas time?
I can. Yeah. Oh, see the other. You know that thing that out by Falkirk, that it's like a thing that brings the cars up that cliff.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think that's stupid. That thing. Like, why did they not just make an upward hill to it? I've never been on it.
Is it
like
not
that.
so the boats can still pass under the road?
Oh, I don't know. I've only seen it on a coin, I think.
Or over the road. I know what I'm trying to
What's
remember
it called again? The Falkirk Wheel or something? That is.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I ain't a clue.
Along from the Kelpies.
Yeah. I tell you one thing though, it looks like it is going to fund and lightning here, Woo.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you've got note plugged in and note on charge. That's what I always got told when I was younger.
Yeah, and crack your windows open so the ear through. That's what.
Yeah, I've never experienced hope like that. But that's what I always got told when I was younger. Make sure that everything's unplugged. You have to turn your television off. You have to turn your PlayStation off. You have to do all of that. And you think, for fuck's sake, I hate thunder. But yeah, on that note, Richard, I'm going to bounce, mate. I just say a quick hello and just say, woo, bro, everything's good. Keep going.
Yes, mate. But you live anytime?
Catch you later, Banner.
I might go live tonight. We'll see. See if I can be bothered. See how toxic the world of YouTube has become.
Stevie said he wants a quiz so he can beat me.
Yeah, well,
I'm assuming it was about the quiz.
Unless Stevie cheats, I don't think he's going to beat you. So, and we don't have any cheating around my gas, so it's not going to work.
Well, you could do a round while I go for a cigarette and a coffee.
And my final message is on my party message. Remember, people, always name names and always say what you mean, and everything will be all right. Peace out.
You take care, Banner,
mate. Cryptic. I need to cough again. I forgot to mute.
Sorry, boo?
I was going to cough and I said I forgot to mute.
All right. No, I mean, if I had to call... See, what I noticed I do a lot of time was I sniffing off a lot. Like, I don't know why I do
like that.
I didn't do it normally. Well, I didn't think I did, but see, when I've like watched a few lives back, I'm like, Jesus Christ, you think I'm in a line every 2 minutes or something?
Oh, do you watch lives that you've been on back?
Just a couple, just to see if it's like, because like, see, like, say, like if something in my head, I'll maybe like take a note of it in my head just to see how I've like dealt with it, and just maybe just because it's always maybe the next day I'll maybe go back and just tell you.
Are you doing homework on yourself?
Nah, just trying to hang with, try to make sure it was mainly at the start, really, to be fair.
Act accordingly.
Aye, but it's mainly just to see how, like I say, to try and, because I had this in big writing, stop sniffing all the time. I wrote in big black letters and behind my phone on a bit of paper at the start, but I notice I tend to do it more just when I'm sitting on my own, like, see, like, with you up in the panel or that, it's not so bad.
So it could just be like a boredom thing.
It is, I think it's just because, see, like...
All the quiet.
Aye, because some people are great at, like just talking, having a break. I can't. I get like nervous when I go quiet, so it's like I'll just say anything to fill the gap. And
but do you not feel like the quiet's longer?
Aye, and then you start seeing if you get brain fog, or you read a comment in the chat and you're like, you can't
take it the wrong
what
way.
You were going to say, and then you start to panic about that, and then you're like, oh no, and you end up with yourself getting in a state. I've actually noticed, this is a laugh for you, I've actually like had maybe say 10 folk in, went to phone somebody and came back like 5 minutes later and there's 15 in. So it's like sometimes like to myself, maybe I'm a bit
waiting on you leaving.
Aye. Is it me? Am I the problem on my own channel?
Kelpies are, bro. See, at Kelpies, you get best hot dogs.
Aye, the big horse heads.
Well, no, it's actual proper hot dogs, not the made out horses.
I bloody hope no. But
well, you never know.
That, there is big ornamentals.
I'm sure the farm foods lasagna was quite nice.
Is that the one?
Woman is safe near them pair of motherfuckers. Fuck off.
AJ
off.
and Ultra were acting like a pair of
I've got to find
bitches.
him up
I've got
on
to
Grindr.
say it, AJ.
I've got it.
Vega,
Don't worry,
cheers for
I'll be
coming.
looking for you up on Grindr.
Mick Moon likes you,
Angel,
Vincent. You're all right, mate.
Mick Moon likes me. That's all I need.
That's
Goodbye.
all right.
Get
That means
him
it's
on the-
staying
get him on
it's
the-
staying on
Have a good
YouTube
visit.
now.
I go on,
Vincent's
fuck
staying
off.
on YouTube now.
You had a white night this morning, Gamer, didn't you? You was somebody white night than you this morning, Gamer.
Where?
Mr. Grumpy. Mr. Grumpy.
Mr. Grumpy was white night than you. Why are they all picking on Gamer?
Tyrone.
Oh, Chris the Brick and Mr. Grumpy.
I know.
Did you see that game, or had you gone by then?
I haven't seen it. This
Yeah,
morning,
end of my live, Mr. Grumpy
Having a
came
right
on,
go at Ultra.
and he ripped into Ultra because he's how he was with you. And he was.
Come boy, this way. Wait.
No, man, I love it when people's got me
Come
back.
boy.
Yeah, and he says he's got you, but yeah, he did say he actually got
Come
you
on,
back.
wait.
Right. He says he doesn't know you much
He
about
doesn't know
you.
you. He doesn't know what type of guy you are.
Chat, please.
But he might change his mind when he finds out about you.
I will find out what about this, you know what I mean?
Gamer, I'm joking. Fucking hell. Just
Don't
joking,
give a
man.
fuck.
Exactly. You've put your tat there. You've already owned you. Exactly. We've already had that conversation, Gamer.
Fucking, I just
At least I was on my best behaviour today, weren't I?
Only because I'm on here. I've got my eyes on you.
I did proper rip into him, but I couldn't.
No, go on, mate. You done well.
I'm not, some
I
people.
would rather have a one-on-one than everybody had him just
That's
one-on-one.
one-on-one is better, isn't it? Like face to face,
Yeah.
really, in real life.
Well, that's what I did last night with a couple of people last night, JJ. I
Go on,
took
mate.
people off and I let them talk to one-to-one, and it was far better and far interacting more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't go on your panel. I'm blocked. You keep blocking me from your panel.
You do go on the panel, but yeah, you have been on the panel a couple of times, AJ, but you know why. But I'm not going to go into that on here because it's not my channel.
Well, I know why.
But another thing as well, but Vincent, when you say talk face to face, he'll not even put his camera on and show his face, so he's never gone to actually talk face to face.
Oh, that's why, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of people that do that, you know. No doubt Yorkshire don't do that either, you know, so...
Put your camera on again, Bob, please.
Yorkshire doesn't come on there, you're giving people loads of shit law.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but people just don't want their faces seen on social media. You've got to respect that, yeah. They're not like us, Gamer. They're not up front like us, you know.
Not full screen.
Hello, guys.
No, I know. Hello, sorry, we've got a new one. Bob Cart, do you want to talk?
Hello, Michelle. You all right?
I've heard of Bob Cart.
I just see Gamer has a lot to say on your channel, but he's got me blocked off his channel.
Oh, okay. Off you go. Carry on, man. I'll make a cup of tea. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Go on.
Hello, Bob Cart.
5 minutes away from Gamer, and he knows I am, and I don't understand why he's got us blocked off his channel.
Oh.
You must have done something.
No, I've done nothing apart from I tell you I'd come and meet you when you were being cheeky, that old man. You and natural born killer. Remember?
Me and
I remember that. I remember that. I remember.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. I remember that.
Really?
Hold on, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Remind me.
Yeah, he said he'd meet you at a particular point, a particular place, and he mentioned the name to you, and then all of a sudden he was blocked.
Yeah.
He weren't there?
Listen, Gamer, you're a liar, man.
Richard,
why have you blocked us off your channel then? What reason have you blocked me? Listen, I'm not going to get it with Michelle. I appreciate you letting
No,
me
you
on
carry
your
on,
channel.
Bob. Carry on. Listen.
Little loves all this, Bob.
You listen, man. This is an open panel. Freedom
you've
of
got a
speech. The only rules I've got. The only rules I've got. No family. No partners. No kids. Apart from that, off you go.
Yeah, Bob, you've got a voice now, mate. Use it, mate.
This is your voice.
Yes.
And listen, Gamer's had enough voice on this channel.
She brings pickaxe handles, not boxing gloves.
Yes, Gamer, you met your match with me. You know you did. You know I'm on
the other side of the time tunnel.
Yes. I'm at the other side of the time tunnel in no shields. You know that.
I didn't care.
How doing, all right? Yeah.
And I arranged to come and meet you.
Listen, I didn't care who you are, Pete. I'm not bothered about you. I didn't know you. I didn't want any beef with you. I didn't care who you are. So just fuck off, because I've got no idea what's on me.
Well, you tell us to fuck off. Why don't you tell us to fuck off to my face so I come and see you?
Yeah.
Hey, go on, Bob.
Someone's got an
I
echo.
wouldn't be
Someone's
worried.
got another window open.
This bullshit was
Someone's got an echo.
I don't know. Is it me? If it's me,
Yeah,
I'll
have you got YouTube open? Close your
Because
YouTube
they haven't
channel.
looked at this. See, what I've done, I went on ACAS website, right? And ACAS has advised that when having a disciplinary, they've got to be seen to have done a thorough investigation, right? And when they haven't been seen to have done a thorough investigation,
Dave, turn your
what
mic off,
happens then
Dave.
is they're liable to be sued.
Michelle, mute him because he's on the phone, I think.
And that's
all right. Yeah. Dave, that's it. I've moved
I don't think. I wonder what he was on about then. I thought, what the fuck's going on?
Sorry, guys. Right,
Go on,
carry on.
Bobcat. Carry on ripping into Gamer.
No, I would like to meet Gamer and let him say what he just says to me face.
I only tell you to fuck off. I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like you to see it me face. I can come across your bungalow. I didn't mind coming out. I'm not bothered with your dog.
Oh, you
Come on,
should be.
You've
got a nice, you've got a nice big green grass at the front.
knock his fucking head off his shoulders. How's that?
I'll knock his head off and I'll knock Natural Bone Killer's head off as well.
Ooh.
The one
No,
that's
you
been
won't. No, you won't.
Stepdad.
Bob.
You got Bob yourself.
There's something been going down with them too.
Bob, you sound.
Yeah, am I allowed to come in here threatening people like Michelle?
Does he know you in real life, Gamer, Bob? Is that what it is?
You know where I live? Because I posted it all over.
Yeah, you don't want to be fighting over YouTube, guys.
Hey, listen, Gamer, you've come on here threatening what you're going to do to DT, what you're going to do to this one. Listen, man, I've allowed you to have as much freedom of speech as I possibly can. And listen, Baker's right. You did say some vulgar things to about his mother the other day, so we won't even mention that one. But listen, he has the right. You got it, so does he. Carry on.
I'm not coming in. I don't even know who this Bobcat is. Fuck him.
Listen,
Gamer, don't be scared of people. I'm not.
I'm not.
People know where I live. They can come at any time. I'm not scared of
Put it out there, AJ.
Would expect hell on fucking earth if you do show up.
AJ, stop it.
You know who I am, Gamer, and you know for a fact. But what you don't like is you don't like getting shit yourself. You can give it, but you cannot take it. Once it's put on your toes, you shit yourself. You're a coward. You always have been a coward.
You know, it's like, yeah, I'm bigger and better than you, man. Dude, I'll meet you in the fucking Walmart parking lot, by God.
That's the thing with you. That's the thing with you.
I'm going to drop myself off. I think Torbs when Torbs comes up, I'll drop off. Right, okay, let me just drop my...
I didn't care, Bob. Didn't know yet. Didn't care.
I don't think you can get anybody else on when it's 10, Michelle. I couldn't on mine.
I think the guys might remember on here, Penshaw Monument.
He'll just block Torbs as he tries to get on, Michelle.
Just in the studio, it doesn't work.
Yeah, even if you drop off, like you did it with mine, Gamer. You can't get
Michelle.
A cat named Bob. Are you a cat named Bob?
Yeah, Michelle, you can't do it. I tried it.
Won't it let you? It doesn't let us.
No, even when you drop off, it won't let that other person.
Do you want me to jump down on something? Who's trying to get up?
I
think it's Torbs.
Torbs wants to come on.
I think it's Torbs.
Michelle, thanks for letting us on.
No, you stay where you are, Bob. Stay where you are.
What were you saying about Penshaw Monument, Bob?
I think Torbs might be wanting to come up and speak to you, actually, if it's Torbs.
Well, have a vote, Michelle, who wants to be kicked off. Have a vote in chat.
He doesn't come in here. It's not. It's literally just backstage.
He's done it a few times now, coming on with his Penshaw Monument bullshit. Now it happens, Lord. So, bye, Bob.
What are you on about, Penshaw Monument?
Keeps on trying to get us to meet him at Penshaw Monument and that. He didn't even know who it is.
Gamer, meet him. Don't be soft.
Hold on. Dave's on the phone.
The bottle's gone.
Dave's on the phone. Go on, Torbs. Come up now.
Gone.
I've just put.
Who's gone? Who went then,
Dave
Michelle?
out the back. Because Dave's on the
Still
phone.
backstage, you know.
Oh, right.
Still backstage.
Hey, Michelle, if you need to just put me in the back so you can bring somebody up, that's fine.
Yeah, but it still blocks you though. You can't. You have to actually leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, once you've got 10 on panel, I've tried it myself and it won't let me do it.
Right, let me do.
You've got to boot.
That's it. Right, go on now. Try Torbs. Yeah, I've done it.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. That's
Do it
why
now.
that's why I booted Vega last night.
Can you? You can't even have them back. You've literally got to boot them.
Well, see, that's the thing. I was
Yeah,
thinking that you
listen,
could
I'm
just
going to boot myself off. Let Torbs come on. Hey, I'm booting myself off now.
No,
Let
no,
Torbs
stay
on.
there now because I've done that. I've done
It's okay,
Dave. He was on the
JJ. Oh, he's
phone
gone
anyway.
now. No matter.
He was
He's
on the
gone.
phone, JJ. Come back up. Hold on, I've
Oh,
got
dear.
Peter coming. Right.
Hey,
Okay.
Peter. Great
And
stuff,
then
Peter.
3, 6. Right. The last one is
So,
for.
Cooper.
I glad you enjoyed the love train last night, Peter. Yes, and my answer to you, Peter, because I saw it in chat, mate. There will be another love train coming up in a few weeks, mate.
It's like Crazy Train.
That's fine, mate. That's fine.
Yeah,
I got a question or a few questions for Bob.
Yes, go on, lad.
Okay, you know this man's address, and you know all about this man. Why didn't you just turn up and do it? Why have you brought it to YouTube for us?
Because he blocked us. So I told him I'd meet him. And he
Well, then
wouldn't
you're
do
not
it.
an honest man, because really what you would have done is went to his door, done what all that you said you were going to do, and then put it on YouTube and say, look what I've done.
I don't like going to doors, but what he's been saying on YouTube, I've got no alternative now to go to his door.
Well, then why don't you just do it and then put the YouTube up and show us? Because remember this, I will back game up on this. Remember, if anybody comes to your door, gamer, yeah, you have the rights under castle laws to take anybody's life, no matter
Yes,
what.
you have. Yes, you have.
You don't have one people time again.
So, Bob, put your face on camera. Let's have a laugh.
Well, what's happening?
Well, I.
Easy, Torbs.
Evening, Torbs. What's
Hello.
brought
I'm
you
glad you're
over
back from
here?
your holiday, mate.
A nice one for letting us on the show.
That's all right.
Your mic's crackling, Torbs. Your mic's crackling.
What's got your interest, Torbs? Which one?
Well, I just had a look, see who was live. You were live. As I jumped in, we've got
Torbs, your mic's crackling, mate.
Oh, well, what the gripper? I don't know what to do about that, bro. Let's have a look.
Pull
Let's have a look.
Is it? Can you
Is
pull
that
it in
better?
now? That's
Is
better.
that better?
Better.
Well, aye,
Yeah.
well, aye.
Well, aye.
Okay. Okay, so I was just having a look about see who's live because I've ended up back at my mum's. So I thought I'll have a look who's live, and you would have laughed. And as I jumped in, I see Gamer's ass falling out, man. What's happening, Gamer? I'm shaking in my boots, mate. I'm down my leg. He's just put it right on your toes there, though, bro. To be fair,
he has.
And he's saying he's put it on your toes before as well. And listening, he's saying that you've got it banned. He's just some psycho who's came out the blue. I didn't even know who it is.
Gemma, just
Yeah, but he
meet him.
came on though, Torbs, and he says, I know your address, this, that, and the other, and I'm going to do you this,
Listen,
do you that. Why didn't you just turn up and
your
just do it?
mouth,
Put a video out,
Yeah,
say,
that's it, isn't it? If you're going to do something, yeah, I get, yeah. If you're going to do it, Bob, why would you come on here, right? Leave evidence trail.
No, the point is this: why are you threatening? Why ain't you doing?
Yeah, that's the next point I was getting on, Peter. So obviously I'm listening to you, Bob, right? And it sounds as though that you've told Gamer this time ago. So obviously there's something going on for you. So why and his address is out there. Why haven't you turned up, bro? Why haven't you turned up to do what you're going to do?
You're from the northeast as well, aren't you? Yeah.
Wait, well,
Right.
Up the
well,
borough,
On YouTube, telling us that you know this date and you're going to do that.
Wait there, Peter. Peter, let him talk. Let him talk, Peter. Go on, Bob.
You've always known the rule, don't you? Don't go to people's doors.
Yeah, but you don't have to go to his door, though, do you?
No,
you don't have to go to his door. You know the
I've offered
lane.
to meet him 3 times. He won't meet. And Natural Ball Killer as well. The 2 of them.
So, all right then. Okay then. So, what do you want to meet them for? What have they done to you?
Hold on, before you go there, let's put it this way then, Bob. Let's put it this way then. Gamer goes out and he takes his dog. Hold on, Gamer. Gamer goes out and takes his dog for a walk. Now you know his address. Now you can follow him to the park. Nothing's taken to his door, so that man doesn't have the rights to take your life. But yes, you have the rights to have a fight.
So why doesn't he meet us?
Why should he meet you?
Why do
don't
you want to
just
fight
turn
with him,
up
Bob?
and ask him to meet you
What bit have I
face to
missed?
face. He can't back off from face to face.
But I'm not going to go and fight.
Well,
his
maybe
dog,
hold on a minute. Well, hold on, maybe because I'm now looking at it a little bit from Bob. Maybe Bob doesn't want to do the surprise thing. He actually wants to. He wants to know that Gamer's going there to meet, and they're both going there for the same thing.
So far, I've never heard Gamer back down from anything.
No, I don't get that feeling.
If he
No,
wanted Gamer, he could have Gamer. If he says he knows where he lives, he only has to walk down the road and see him, doesn't he?
Listen,
But he
what a
obviously, that's,
sensible
I don't
young
know. I
lady.
might be wrong, but go on.
What
All
a
right.
very sensible
We'll
young lady.
just like
Listen,
we'll
be
just
quiet
decide to
while
do
I
this.
speak.
We'll do this.
Be
Okay.
quiet while I speak. Never mind, we'll do what. You be quiet and let us speak.
We'll just do
What a
this.
sensible
You
young
guys can
lady.
meet at the
Thank you
playground
very
down by
much for letting us on,
the
Michelle.
seesaws
And
and
I
the
will
swing
pass it
sets
to Gamer.
and fucking,
let him, bro,
and get it on right
Mr.
after
America,
school.
Mr.
After school, you
America,
can't do it during
let
school
him
time. You
speak,
have to do it
man.
after school.
Okay, well, let him speak, man. Let him speak because he's obviously,
Yeah,
he's being
he's
passionate.
pissed. He's pissed. He's never been in here before. I've never seen Bob Cart, and that's what I thought. I did think
I'm
you were
good.
crinkle.
I'm good.
But
I'll mute
honestly,
myself.
go on, carry on, Bob.
I've seen him call Gamer out before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Have
I'm
you?
getting at.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at, Tyrone.
Answer the
Right?
question that Bob's originally asked you. What's your problem with being natural? What have we done to upset you so much?
It's what you've done to a few people on YouTube. Andrew J being one of them.
Oh, fuck off.
Andrew J deserves everything he's ever got.
Wow, Bob, man.
It doesn't matter, man. You don't do something to someone that's
Are you just
vulnerable.
fighting the corner for other people, not
What,
actually got a
hold
personal?
on. All right, let's go in that a little bit deeper. What do you mean with Andrew and Gamer? Because yes,
Well-
okay, it was bad, but did you see them? They would literally do it to each other.
Yeah,
They
but
had
to
quite
be
a little
fair,
friendship going.
Bob, to be fair, that's
Listen,
quite a long
let me
while ago.
answer the
Bob,
lady's question.
that's quite a long
Let-
while ago, Bob. Have you been waiting for this for the last 8 months or something?
No, let him
Why have you jumped on now?
man.
Why have you jumped on now? And why have you
Let
jumped
him
on?
answer, bro.
Yeah, I'm letting him
Let him
answer,
answer,
but I'm
bro.
just making my point.
Right, so go on then, Bob. So what he's done,
Listen.
to Andrew J. But listen, what Andrew J. give as good
Never
as he
mind
got. If
re-listen.
not,
You listen to me, for God's sake, man. You
Go
listen to
on.
me. He's our old
Go on,
jump
Bob.
here. I can't get a word in.
Go
that
on,
young
Bob,
lady,
carry
that's just... You just spoke sense here, the lady. You guys haven't got a clue what he's talking about. The lady spoke sense. He was in Andrew J's and he caused a lot of trouble. I went in there to give Andrew J a little bit help. What they done is they turned on me. What they didn't realise is I was close by them.
Well, come and meet me, Bob. I'll slap the shit out of you. How's that?
Oh, don't you
AJ,
start
no
getting...
need.
No, listen,
Don't
don't get involved. Don't
Gamer
get
and this
involved.
man.
We're
No,
not white
listen.
knighting. We're not white knighting anyone
go
in
on,
here.
Michelle. No one's
We're
white
not
knight to no
white
one.
knighting. Don't white
We're,
knight.
we're just
Okay?
trying to understand.
Don't take it
We're-
off of him,
yeah,
AJ.
big up,
Well,
Leave
Michelle.
Gamer to deal with
bottom of
this.
it as well. She
Go
is
on,
the
Yeah,
area,
big
but
up.
I'd rather just get to the bottom of it rather than the
Yeah,
bottom.
no one's white knight, no one. Listen, game is big enough, ugly enough to look after himself, Drawn. But I just want to try and get more of an understanding because I just heard that, like, you've tried to call him out before, you've called him out, he doesn't want to know. He's obviously blocked
but
you.
Torbs,
Gamer, what you blocked him for, man?
Torbs, he's bringing stuff up
Obviously,
8 months
because
ago.
bullshit. It's all just a load of
8
bullshit. I
fucking
don't even
months
know who
ago.
he is or what his
I
problem
know,
is.
yeah, no, I get you.
I
I get you. I get you, Grip, I get you, and that's why I'm trying to, like, try and
Right, so go on,
understand.
Bob. Go on, Bob. Have your... Because, go on, I want you to have your say. Go on, carry on.
Listen, you can't get us here. They jump in and let you talk.
No,
Seems
go
like
on then. I'm
arguing
going to
with
shut up,
five of
Bob.
them.
I'll shut up,
argue
bro.
with 5 of them if they want to argue man to man, but I'm not going to argue on here. Listen, Michelle, thank you very much for letting us on. I really
No
appreciate
one's
that.
arguing with you, Bob, man. We're just trying to understand where you're
Stay,
coming from.
Bob.
I'm
Let's
not arguing
understand
with
you a
you,
bit more,
bro.
Bob. Let's
back
learn
through.
to understand you a bit more, Bob. Let's
Go
hear
back
what
through.
you've got to say.
Go back through Gamers Lives and you'll see. I'll come back on once.
No, let's hear it from you. Where you're coming from, because we're confused.
Right, mute yourselves, everybody. Mute yourselves.
I will.
Apart
I'll go
from
backstage,
Gamer,
me-
apart from Gamer and Bob, everybody mute yourselves now.
Yeah.
Bob's gone.
You two, the floor's the
He's
pair of
gone.
you.
Should we
Oh,
Michelle,
fuck's
we all
sake.
drop off? Why don't we all drop
No,
off?
no, 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 no.
Bob's
No, we
gone.
didn't need to drop off when you come over. Yeah, we all muted. It was beautiful. Bob, come back up. Everybody mute yourself now and just let Gamer and Bob have the floor. Let them talk this out.
Listen, I didn't want. Listen, I'm neither the pussy, right? But now this Bob guy, it's a little bit strange for me. In one of the guys, meet them at strange places and that. I'm not a pussy. Well, this just sounds a bit too weird for me because A, I didn't know the guy. B, I didn't know why I've upset him. And I didn't know what his motives and that are. You know what I mean? And C, I didn't know who he is, who he's bringing with him. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just a little bit dodgy, me going and meeting some
Yeah,
strange
but Gamer,
guy.
let's have it right. He's put it on you. By the sounds of it, Gamer, listen, by the sounds of it, he's already put it on you before, right? So
He's
just
done it
fucking
4 times the last 6 months.
right. So you don't know him then, Gamer.
Come back up, Bob.
So then, Gamer, be honest with yourself and tell the
So
guy
you blocked
straight.
him,
I would
Gamer,
not.
right?
I would not want to fight you. Can we leave it alone and be that sort of a man, if you
I've
can?
told him it's dodgy as fuck, you know what I mean? I didn't know who
Whether
it is.
it's
And
dodgy, whether you can angle
Well,
yourself,
then,
whether
Peter.
you're trying to keep your corner or not, just turn around and say to the guy and be truthful and say, listen, mate, whatever beef we have between each other, I'd rather not go there with you. And can we leave it? And I'm sorry if I've upset you in any
Yeah, but
shape.
I do get
Peter,
what
I
he's doing, to
understand.
be fair. I get what he's doing. He don't want to do it as a surprise. He wants you to know what he's going to do, Gamer. And obviously, whatever's happened in the beginning, he's called you out for it. You've obviously, from what I can gather, you've blocked him. He's not been able to get to you until here. If you're listening, Bob, come back up, and I promise everybody will move. And if they don't, I'll put them backstage. You can have this out with Gamer. Look, Bob come here for a reason. He's never been in here before.
What I find a bit strange, that it's like he's been watching Game. Andrew J's not done a major live since before Christmas.
That's what I mean. It's
You know what I mean? This guy's been saying, why didn't he jump on Andrew J's? Why didn't he go on before? Why has he chose now? Why does he keep saying things I know personally?
Yeah, but he hasn't chose now, though, Gripper, has he? Because he's put it. He hasn't chose now, though, Gripper, if you listen. Gamer just said he's done it 3 times in the last 6 months, bro. But listen, I get that Andrew J thing. Why is he so bothered? But listen, Gamer. Listen, Peter's advice was this, right? Tell him you don't want to. However, Gamer, he's fucking stalking you, bro. He's stalking you.
Can I ask? Hold on a minute. Can I ask? Because Tyrone, did you say you remember this happening?
I can't work out whether that was Tyrone. I can't even work that with you.
Tyrone, you said, didn't you? You remembered that happening with Bob and Gamer.
Have you ever been?
Yes, I remember it. Yeah, he put it on Gamer a long time ago. I remember him he was in his kitchen. He got 2 little dogs running around. He said he'd meet you at a
He's
certain
maybe
place
just
in
storing up
Newcastle or
reasons
somewhere,
to
or somewhere.
justify it.
Well, he's been watching
Yeah,
you
he
a
said
while.
he'd meet you at a certain point.
I tend to.
I'm surprised.
Tell him to come to the lane. Tell him to come to the lane, Gamer.
He won't even let me speak. But I'm just like, I'm a bit like.
Yeah, but Tubbs, why should he meet you? It might be a right fucking weirdo.
Is that he's picking up stuff about Andrew.
Because he ain't going away from about the sound of it.
Tubbs, the best thing to remember is this: who the fuck are we meeting off the internet?
Exactly.
No, that's what I mean.
Well, I fucking met you, Peter. I'll give you my address, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
I
who
didn't
the
know
fuck
you
was you
were
meeting those
JJ
But I didn't know. I didn't know.
That's my point.
I didn't know.
It sounds like
I
that
didn't know.
Bob's on a
bro.
campaign to white knight people.
Who the fuck is he meeting? We don't
Yeah,
know.
but listen,
I didn't know who
that's
I was
why I'm
meeting.
saying.
And to be fair, Pence on
Let me
on the
respond.
top of a hill. It's not exactly. I think
Let me respond then.
Let
Let me respond, Peter. Peter, so that's why I'm saying, Gamer. That's why I'm saying, right? Tell him to come to your neck of the woods. He obviously wants it. He ain't going away. You're saying he's done it 3 times in the last 6 months. So tell him to come to the lane. Bring a mate. You'll have a mate. Fair play, man. And fucking get it on and lash him, man.
Well, you see that post from Ministry of Madness?
From that conversation we had when we first met, mate.
Yeah.
From that conversation we had.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was very weary about adding because I've never seen it before.
You made me think, mate. You made me think more about what I was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to turn that favour back on you. Think more of what you're doing. Listen, this is Gamers and this guy's thing. Yeah, it's a 1-to-1. Leave it at that. Gamer can always say no, thank you, and walk away. Now, if that man turns up, like I said, Gamer has that right. Now, if that man turns up at his door, he has the rights under castle law to protect his life.
Yeah, I know, Peter. But listen, Peter, I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you. However, he keeps coming, doesn't he? And keeps poking the bear. So it's not going to go away, is it?
Hold on,
Well, then we shouldn't give him the air all the time of day, then, because if he gets shut down by Gamer and we let Gamer on and we also let this guy on, all we're going to do is just keep on bringing up the fucking history. He's been told once or twice by Gamer, I don't want nothing, leave me alone, I'm sorry. And if someone's
Yeah,
not
but wait. Listen, we were all new in this fucking community at one point, Peter, and all wait to say that Bob can't come on a panel because he's got fucking beef with Gamer, man. Oh, we were all new when you...
Peter,
Well, then, yeah.
Peter, can I just say, yeah, you were given the platform here as well, just like he was. Yeah, he has every right to come in here. I've never seen him before. I have
100% Michelle, big
no
up.
idea who he is. Yeah, but he has every right, just like I gave
Yeah,
you
big up,
the right.
Michelle. All
Yeah,
day long.
remember?
Yeah.
I agree
Please,
with you, Michelle. But the
please,
only
come
thing
on.
that's missing, here, yeah, is a resolution. The game is saying he doesn't want nothing from it. Let it loose, let it
Well,
go.
unfortunately, they didn't get to have have a conversation about it, did they? So it hasn't been resolved.
Yeah, how
Can I
how
speak
old is
here?
this
You're
Bob?
all
He sounded
talking
older than
Hold
a lot
on,
older
guys.
than
Yeah.
Gamer.
God almighty, you're all talking about this. Can I not fucking speak for myself?
You didn't want to speak when he was here.
Well, I was trying to get
Yeah.
I was trying to get see what his problem actually was, because that's my problem. This guy knows me name, he knows where I live.
Maybe if
Now, hold on, let me speak. I made it done. Let me just finish what I want to
Hold
say.
on, AJ.
Listen, this guy knows where I live. He knows my real name, everything. I have this guy just called Bob on YouTube to me. You know what I mean? That's all I know. So it's a little bit of a difference, you know what I mean? I'd like to know a little bit more about Bob.
What we're saying. So what we're saying then? What we're saying then, Gamer? It's just like a BPA. It's just like a BPA then. He's full of shit.
Well, he hasn't done no interview where I've lived for 6 months since he was going to come and do stuff and never did.
Did you see the message in the back, Michelle?
Yeah.
I know. I've got it on the feed here. It's quite funny.
At the end of the day, there's going to be people out there that like Gamer that watch us, right? That don't like us and take resentments and want to do your injury, bro. Oh, there'll be plenty who want to do it to me.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to go meeting up with everyone who has a resentment with me online just to prove a point that I'm not a pussy. I'm not fucking stupid, Reed, to be meeting up with random people who I have no idea who they are in strange places. But if anyone's got any real beef and any real problem, come to my door. Come and actually get us. You know where I walk about what I do. I'm not going to go an empty way to come and meet you. And even on the legal terms, it's a bad movement anyway, doing that. So what I'll do it all legally. I'll live my life. I will want to live it, go where I want and do what I want. You're not going to like tell me what I do in the day. But then if you do cross my path, and you get and then it's on. So then it's on. Simple as that.
Well, I believe that's the part you got to lose, Gamer. You got to turn around and say to the guy, that's probably what's going to come if you come to my door, but please just leave it at your door and walk away.
I tried telling him to fuck off. He doesn't listen.
Big up ministry.
To be fair, it sounds like he has said that though, Peter. And that's why I'm saying, and that's why I've took the stance that I've took tonight, is, listen, he's clearly called Gamer out before, right? He's in his own right, though. If he wants to do that, then that's what he can do, right? But he ain't going away, is he, bro? Gamer's told him, I don't want to entertain that shit, but he's still here again.
Well, I'm terrified, Jobs. I didn't care.
Well, then there's other laws you can follow.
He's came on a live 4 times in 6 months and just saying the same bullshit. Or do you think
Well, you can go to stalking laws in Gamer, and you can tell the police that your life is threatened. Gamer. There's other ways of going about it.
Gamer, why don't you go put it to bed then? Put it to bed. Put it to bed.
If he was going to go out, Gamer, he could say,
no, you can't.
Go on.
I didn't care.
I know a little bit about Bob. I encountered him on the bare knuckle side of YouTube, shall I say? The true crime and bare knuckle side. And I've always been sound with him. He's been on a few times and he can be quite abrupt. That's his attitude. But he really does seem to have it in for Gamer. He came on mine when Gamer was on one day and was giving it big licks, like scary big licks. I think that's when he said to Gamer he knew where he lived and everything.
So this is long term. This is long term ministry. Long term.
Yeah. He was nice. He was nice and respectful on here. How did I miss that on yours?
He is on mine.
I never miss your lives. Yeah, but how did I miss him having Gamer? I never miss yours.
But he apparently in his own name, you know, I don't know how true it is. I haven't seen it, but apparently it's true. He pawn bombed Dr. Rackpool.
He's a pawn bomber. Is he one of them as well?
He's a pawn bomber.
Or is he someone doing it in his name?
I think he only done it once. I think
Only once.
I think he did it in his own
Wow.
name. He's admitted he did it.
Once is enough, isn't it? Though once is enough, ministry, isn't it?
Yeah, he admitted he did it on behalf of Flavors because Flavors got a bit of a roasting when he was tanked up on Dr. Rackpool's one night when he jumped on the panel.
JJ said he's a bare knuckle fighter.
No, you mean he was on the bare knuckle fight on Community, so anyone.
Yeah, in their live streaming community.
I get this more now. So, Gamer,
in the bare knuckle fight the chat.
Gamer, does this go back to the cesspit days when you used to go on there and clash with all them lot on there? Is this what it is from then?
Look what we worked out up to now. He was talking about Andrew J. He was
This
talking
is where-
about how I upset Andrew J. How I used to
Yeah, because obviously Andrew used to get all the fighters on there as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Andrew used to get all the
Bob
fighters on there.
Bob might have come across with me from
I get what
my
it is
other
now.
account. From my other account when I first started this one. You know.
Well,
So he
Gamer,
might-
the next
he might
time
have
you
come
come
over
across
with me
him,
from the true crime side of.
the next time you come
YouTube.
across him, Gamer, then you're going to have to do what Peter said, aren't you? You're going to have to say, look, or you're going to have to get to the bottom of what you've done and then make a decision if you're going to,
fuck
say.
off. I'm just telling him to try to pump on me.
Oh, fuck's sake. See, I tried there. I tried, guys.
I think we tried to move it over on mine, but it wasn't
just
happening.
meet him and slap him. Give him a slap. I'll give him a slap.
I wouldn't even.
The only way you're going to get rid of him, Gamer, is to meet him and have a
AJ, what
sort it
you
out.
jumping on that for? What you jumping on that for? Gamer's big enough and ugly enough to stick up for himself, man. What you jumping all over that for, bro?
And I'll tell you what, Tubbs, I'm not fucking ugly either. I'm big enough, but I'm not fucking ugly.
Well, it's debatable, Gamer.
I've had more lashes than every man on
Jury's out with that one, Gamer.
You hold it, Gamer.
You look like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
So, hey, let me ask Gamer a question. Michelle, can I just ask Gamer a question? Can I just ask Gamer a question, Michelle, please? So, listen,
Give
you're
me
saying
1
it's happened,
second,
right?
'cause someone's trying to get on. Wingnut, can I just drop you down for 2 minutes?
No, I'll
And if
go,
it's
Michelle.
not-
I'll go, Michelle.
If that'll
If
work,
it's not
I'll be
Bob
fine with that.
Hart, if
Yeah,
it's not
I
Bob
don't mind-
Hart, I
I
want
don't
you
mind
back
dropping.
up, okay? Because you never, no ministry, you never come up either. But I want you to come back up, Wingnut, because I love having you on the panel. So give me just drop down.
Peter's
and
dropped.
Peter's gone. Peter's gone, Michelle.
Oh, right, okay. Go on. I like it.
Right, so Gamer, listen.
Need more
When
on it.
all this started with this Bob, right? What was happening? What was it over?
Oh, it's JJ.
Fucking no, just
Hey, JJ.
Hello guys, Hey, listen, I've seen this guy. He turned up. Gamer had the good sense to not turn up. Well done to you. I salute you for that, Gamer. And then I would
He
think
said
it
he
was
turned up,
ministry.
JJ. Did he put a
We was
video?
on the
JJ,
What?
listen, bro.
Oh,
He said he
hold
turned
up,
up.
let me
Did he put a
finish.
video while you was there?
Yeah, hold up, and
He
then
said he
I was.
turned up, bro.
Hold up, fucking let me finish then, and I'll fucking be able to get it out.
Sorry.
I was in a chat with ministry, and he was talking about bare knuckle this and bare knuckle that, and then I think it was me and you, ministry, when it put it to death, and then it all stopped, and then he's just turned up here.
Yeah.
But he said it was bare knuckle fighting and all that, and something about Radpool. He was going to have a fight with Radpool, a guy called Radpool.
DT says, JJ, you are talking about shuffling, but he has put a question mark. So he's asking, are you talking about shuffling?
Who was it, ministry? It was me and you on there. He was fighting with someone, wasn't it Radpool?
Yeah, he was arguing with Rackpool. Flavors was arguing with him first, and
And then he done that porn thing, wasn't it?
Bob was arguing with
Yeah,
him for
but
ages, and then
JJ
porn bombed him.
Yeah, but it's all right saying he turned up. But I could
That's
say,
what he
like,
said. He said he turned up, and he never turned up. That's I never seen video. That's what he said.
Exactly what he said. I'm not saying he never. He might have, for all I know. But was it a video put up saying, "I'm you gamer, where are you?" Do you know what I mean?
I
could
didn't
call
see
you
that.
out, JJ, and say, right, I'll meet you on the M25.
No, I didn't see no video. But this gamer was sensible enough to tell him to fuck off. I mean, come on, right? I think that's sensible. Listen, gamers acted the adult as far as I'm concerned.
I agree, JJ. Definitely.
Yeah, like I say, Bob subbed to both my channels, and I've never had a problem with him. I've always been sound with Bob. You know.
Yeah, he didn't seem a bad bloke. He was a nice bloke, Bob.
He's just a decent bloke. He's just local to gamer, and I think he's taken offence to.
They had a row when we was. Remember, we was there, Minister, me, you, and they started.
He learns nothing speaking to them people. See, what they need to say to him is, Gamer, you need to stop being cheeky to people. You've forgotten how many people you've been cheeky to over the time that you've been on YouTube. Now think about when you're being cheeky to people, because you're only being cheeky to me. You're only fight me because I live over the west of the country, and you know that as soon as I step foot in your area, I'm going to get locked up. That's exactly what would happen to us. But because now you've got somebody in your local area that wants to go with you, you've now pooped them, shit them, dropped them. You know, you've had your ass handed to you. These lot on the panel should be saying to you, instead of like trying to, you know, I don't know what they were trying to do there, should try telling him, stop being cheeky to people, stop fucking opening his mouth. See him saying fuck off to Bob. If you're going to say fuck off to someone, make sure that you can say fuck off to them. Not just on the internet, when they land at your fucking front door. Make sure you've still got the same energy that you show online, the offline. Because I guarantee half of these people on here haven't got what they've got online, offline. Now, he's come a cropper because he's been cheeky to someone, and this is now not going to leave him. You know, he wants to punch his head in. So what Gamer needs to do is, he needs to fucking apologise to everybody that he's fucking ever been fucking a divvy to, and start accepting that he couldn't do fuck all if he was in front of someone in real life. Instead of listening to them and their bullshit. Fucking hell, man. Open your mouths. Tell people exactly what you think. Don't start rubbing up against them because you're on a panel with them. Tell him exactly what you think. He shouldn't be cheeky to people. He shouldn't have even told the lad to fuck off. Because would he do it if he was standing right up to him? No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. He would get his ass handed to him again, just like he did then. He needs to think before he speaks. So we'll leave it there. And I'll update you if anything else happens. And I'll see you tomorrow. Also, if you haven't subscribed to me other socials, I would subscribe to them, because you might miss out on me whinging about something, because I can't do it on here. So I have to go over to Facebook, Rumble, things like that, or my other channel. It can't be done on here. So I'll update you if anything else happens. If this gets taken down, I'll probably see you in a couple of days until I get my channel put back up. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow.